everyone, good morning. It is currently 11:31 a.m. I thought I would bring you guys along today for a trip to the bookstore. I wanted to do more on the booktube side today for the video because this is something that I really love and I don't do as many videos, but I'm starting to do more videos on this side. So I thought I would take you guys along with me as I go to the bookstore. And yes, if you're wondering, my camera is still messed up, so I will be taking my phone with me so I don't get confused when I'm staring at the green screen. So our first stop of the day is to drop off a Poshmark package that we have. Someone ordered an item off of my Poshmark, so I'm gonna go drop that off at the USPS. Gonna get a Starbucks, and then I'm debating if I want to go to the car wash before or after I go to the bookstore. Maybe after, we'll see. Dropped off the package at USPS, and now I'm gonna head over to Starbucks to get me a drink.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I get a venti iced matcha latte with soy milk instead of the 2%, and then the sweet cream cold foam on top?
Definitely. Anything else for you?
Nope, that is it.
All right, it's gonna be 7:12. I will see you at the window.
Perfect. I got my drink. I need to mix it up a little more. Straw is for mixing, yeah, and I'm prone to spill, and these huge lids are not for me. Anyway, I'm at Menards. I'm visiting my dad because he, his last day is on Friday. He tried to do the whole work after retirement thing, and it didn't really work out. So I thought I would be fun and surprise him. Okay, not gonna lie, I forgot how big a store Menards is, and I might have trouble finding my dad, but my goal is to find him and to look for fall decor, so we'll see what happens. Finally made it to Half Price Books. I'm very excited. Let's go in. Absolutely no idea what I want to get or what I want to read, so this is going to be a very interesting trip. This book is really good. I met the author. She's really nice. I actually kind of live near her, so this is a good book to read. It's a trilogy. I'm just saying, if you've not read the book, you need to. This is an amazing book. Honestly, I might buy it just to have it on my shelf because it is such a good book. Just saying. So I gave myself a $100 spending limit, and I went a little over because of tax, but I bought 2 bags of books. Here's one of them. This has 6 books in this one, and the other bag has 4 books. So I got a total of 10 books. That would be about like $10 per book. Some of them were cheaper than the others. I got 2 kind of newer books, so they were more closer to full price, but that's really good for about 10 bucks for each book. So when we get home, I'm gonna do a haul of what books I did get, and then yeah, that was an adventure. My arm has little marks on it because it was holding all of those books. I'm gonna head home now, and then we'll do the haul when I get home. I forgot that before I went home, I wanted to show you guys something that I was completely flabbergasted by when I came over to Half Price Books. No words, just I'll show you.
Very natural way of cutting grass.
Alright, so I realized I had a free car wash coupon, so I am going to use the free car wash coupon right now. So I'm gonna do a haul now of everything that I got. I actually left my candle on a wax warmer, not burning, on a wax warmer when I left, so it smells really good in my room right now. So for Menards, I got this cute "Don't Make Me Get My Wand" little fall sign. I'm so ready for fall right now. I'm ready to put this up on wherever I can find a spot for it in my room. And then the book haul. I'm very excited for this haul. Don't know where I'm going to put any of these books, but we'll figure it out. Alright, first bag. We have Sorry Not Sorry by Sophie Renaud, and I'm going to read all of the back of the books. Charlotte has always been a good girl, but being good is getting boring. She's not just stuck in a rut, she's buried in it up to her chin. The only company she has in bed is the back catalog of Netflix, and falling in love feels like the stuff of fairy tales. So when she stumbles across the popular podcast Sorry Not Sorry, which challenges women to embrace their inner bad girl, she jumps at the chance to shake things up. Old Charlotte would never ask for a stranger's number, go on a blind date, or buy lacy lingerie. But new Charlotte is waving goodbye to her comfort zone with a side order of margaritas, and it turns out that good things do happen to bad girls. The next book, Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds. This is a book about two teens who fall in love over cereal, about a boy stuck in a time loop and the moments that make life worth reliving. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. I honestly just found out that I already have this book, so yeah. Now I have a hardback and a softback, or paperback, so yeah. Anyway, here's the summary. Meet Oscar Schell, an inventor, Francophile tambourine player, Shakespearean actor, jeweler, and pacifist. He is 9 years old, and he's on an urgent secret search through the 5 boroughs of New York. His mission is to find the lock that fits a mysterious key belonging to his father who died in the World Trade Center on 9/11. An inspired, innocent, Oscar is alternately endearing, exasperating, and hilarious as he careens from Central Park to Coney Island to Harlem on a search. Along the way, he is always dreaming up inventions to keep those who he loves safe from harm. What about a bird secret to let you fly away? What if you could actually hear everyone's heartbeat? His goal is hopeful, but the past speaks a loud warning in stories of those who've lost loved ones before. As Oscar roams New York, he encounters a motley assortment of humanity who are all survivors in their own way. He befriends a 103-year-old war reporter, a tour guide who never leaves the Empire State Building, and lovers enraptured or scorned. Ultimately, Oscar ends his journey where it began, at his father's grave. But now he is accompanied by the silent stranger who has been renting the spare room of his grandmother's apartment. They are there to dig up his father's empty coffin. A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor Tells. I have had this book on my to-be-read list, so I'm very excited. When in 1922, the 30-year-old count is deemed an unrepentant aristocrat by a Bolshevik tribunal, he is sentenced to house arrest in the Metropole, a grand hotel across the street from the Kremlin. An indomitable man of erudition and wit, Rostov must now live in an attic room while some of the most tumultuous decades in Russian history are unfolding outside the hotel's doors. Unexpectedly, the Count's reduced circumstances provide him entry to a much larger world of emotional discovery as he forges friendships with the hotel's other denizens, including a willful actress, a shrewd Kremlinite, a gregarious American, and a temperamental chef. But when fate suddenly puts the life of a young girl on his hands, he must draw on his ingenuity to protect the future she so deserves. Brimming with humor, a glittering cast of characters, and one beautifully rendered scene after another, This singular novel casts a spell as it relates the Count's endeavor to gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be a man of purpose. So that is from all the books in the first bag. I'm very excited. And now we're on to the second bag. This one is a new release and I'm very excited for it. It's called Ace of Spades by, I don't even want to try pronouncing the author's name. I don't want to butcher it, so I'm not going to pronounce it. Okay. When two Nivea's private academy students, Devin Richards and Jamaica Adebayo, I am so sorry, I'm probably mispronounced that, are selected to be part of the elite school's senior prefects, it looks like their year is off to an amazing start. After all, not only does it look great on college applications, but it officially puts them in the running for valedictorian too. Shortly after the announcement is made, though, someone who goes by Aces begins sending anonymous text messages to reveal secrets about the two of them that turn their lives upside down and threaten every aspect of their carefully planned futures. As Aces shows no sign of stopping, what seemed like a sick prank quickly turns into a dangerous game. With all the cards stacked against them, can Devin and Shamaka stop Aces before things become incredibly deadly? The One and Only by Emily Giffin. I just read her book, The Lies That Bind. I loved it, so I'm really excited for this book. 33-year-old Shea Rigsby has spent her entire life in Walker, Texas, a small college town that lives and dies by football, a passion she unabashedly shares. Raised alongside her best friend Lucy, the daughter of Walker's legendary head coach, Clive Carr, Shea was too devoted to her hometown team to leave. Instead, she stayed in Walker for college, even taking a job in the university athletic department after graduation, where she has remained for more than a decade. But when an unexpected tragedy strikes the tight-knit Walker community, Shea's comfortable world is upended, and she begins to wonder if the life she's chosen is really enough for her. As she finally gives up her safety net to set out on an unexpected path, Shea discovers unsettling truths about the people and things she has always trusted most, and is forced to confront her deepest desires, fears, and secrets. And then this is the other new book that I got. It's The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Very excited for this. Between life and death, there is a library. Up until now, Nora Seed's life has been full of misery and regret. She feels she has let everyone down, including herself, but things are about to change. When she finds herself in the Midnight Library, she has a chance to make things right. The books in the Midnight Library enable Nora to live as if she had done things differently. Each one contains a different life, a possible world in which she made different choices that played out in an infinite number of ways, affecting everyone she knew as well as many people she never met. With the help of an old friend, she can now undo every decision she regrets as she tries to figure out her perfect life. But things aren't always what she imagined they'd be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question. What is the best way to live? Next one I got is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. You guys have heard me talk about it before. I just wanted my own copy of it because I absolutely love this book and will definitely want to reread it sometime in the future. Next up is Followers by Megan Angelo. Orla Caden is a budding novelist stuck in a dead-end job, writing clickbait about movie star hookups and influencer yoga moves. Then Orla meets Floss, a striving wannabe A-lister who comes up with a plan for launching them both into the high-profile lives they dream about. So what if Orla and Floss's methods are a little shady and sometimes people get hurt? Their legions of followers can't be wrong. 35 years later, in a closed California village where government-appointed celebrities live every moment of the day on camera, a woman named Marlo discovers a shattering secret about her past. Despite her massive popularity, 12 million loyal followers, Marlo dreams of fleeing the corporate sponsors who would do anything to keep her on screen. When she learns that her whole family history is based on a lie, Marlo finally summons the courage to run in search of the truth no matter the risks. Followers traces the paths of Orla, Floss, and Marlo as they wind through time toward each other and toward a cataclysmic event that sends America into lasting upheaval. At turns wry and tender, bleak and hopeful, this darkly funny story reminds us that even if we obsess over famous people we'll never meet, what we really crave is genuine human connection. And lastly, I pulled a Sarah Dessen book. This is This Lullaby. Very excited. Sarah Dessen books just hit different. Hold a special place in my heart. Remy always knows the perfect time to give a boyfriend the speech, telling him it's over. Right after the first romantic rush, but before any real emotional involvement happens. And Remy should have perfect timing, since she's had plenty of experience dumping guys. Not to mention what she's learned from watching her own mother, who's been married 4 times and is heading for wedding number 5. So then what is it about Dexter that makes it so hard for Remy to follow her own rules? It's everything she hates. Messy, disorganized, impulsive, and worst of all, a musician like her father. The father Remy never knew, the one who wrote a famous song for her but disappeared from her life. Remy has never had trouble getting out while the getting is good. But there's just something about Dexter. Could it be that Remy is finally finding out what all those love songs are about? Sarah Dess, an acclaimed author of Someone Like You in Dreamland, gives readers her most captivating novel yet, as she introduces us to a girl who believes her heart is made of stone and a boy who proves her wrong. So those were all the books that I bought. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me as I kind of ran errands today and went book shopping. I had a lot of fun doing that. It was kind of like a boost of serotonin being able to shop around for books at a bookstore and knowing I have a budget but still sticking to that budget, especially when it's more of a bargain bookstore or a smaller bookstore, and I had a lot of fun. So if you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below what book you're currently reading at the moment, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this or vlogs, and I'll see y'all in my next one.
1,
Bye.
2, 3, funky. My darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.